Day in the life of a high school athletic director. I knew today was going to be very busy, so we tried to get to school as early as we could because I had a couple of Zoom meetings as well as a bunch of gear coming in for our coaches, our athletic center, as well as for our basketball team for union uniforms. We were still on fall break, so Zoe was not with me, which was good because it allowed me to get a lot more done in the office through these Zooms and things like that. Had another Zoom with Bound. As you can tell, one of my coaches is able to join. We were recording this because I wanted to send this out to my coaches as well. Bound is an online platform that we've been talking to in regards to trying to get everything centralized for everything that we do as athletic directors, athletic administrators, assistant ADs, things of that nature. It was really good to hear the feedback from one of my coaches, and then I also got feedback from other areas of my coaching staff that would be working with this platform as well. One of the big things about Bound that I really love is the fact that when you schedule a game, it goes straight to your Google Calendar for your school, so then they get to see when the games are, time of dismissal, time of departure from the campus. The other benefit of that is, as well, it builds your schedule, tells you about conflicts, things of that nature that you may have going on when you schedule games. Another area of Bound that we were really interested in was online ticketing, as well as the messaging capabilities that it has with our parents. The online ticketing is something that a lot of schools already do. We were not there yet, but I think we are going to move to that in the near future. It really would allow us to increase our revenue stream for our gate or admission. In regards to the messaging, it does allow you to send a text message and or email to your parents and players of scheduling changes, practice changes, things of that nature. It also allows it to stay in the cloud platform as well. Another cool feature that I really liked as well is the fact that we could also do fundraising as we have things come up for each season for each program.
And if you want to share that with me, I can make notes on this and just say, hey, we don't play them that often, or we're not going to play them a lot.
In regards to some of the
I also think, from my perspective
another big thing that
of
I
this,
noticed that I liked is the fact that it was
once I get a control of
You don't
scheduling for
typically get
next
that
year,
with a
it'll give me an
startup like this,
idea
but I was
of
very pleased to
what
see
we're looking
how
at
user-friendly it was for us to be able
within
to
our state
navigate
athletic
through the demo
association. So there are some changes that are
live
coming
one that they set
down
up for us
the
to use in the
pipe
back end.
that I've informed my head of school, but
From there, we had a more detailed discussion on some of our conference teams as well as state teams and our state athletic association, and getting addresses, conference, website, and locations together, because that's all needed for the transportation piece for them to coordinate on our
Hargrave
setup of our
Military Academy.
platform.
I saw you played them quite
As you can see there, he was going over how that transportation works when you schedule a game and what that looks like when you do schedule compared to putting in the transportation, the dismissal, things of that nature.
okay.
It was really good to see that we were all on the same page with this, and we knew that there's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done to get this going. I was very pleased with this because it's moving along pretty quickly. Our hope is to have this together hopefully by the start of the winter season for our indoor track, swimming, and our boys and girls basketball programs as well. Once I finished that Zoom, I didn't have long between two Zooms.
Well,
as we had a meeting.
In hindsight, I will say I do
Hall
think
of
we're
Fame
probably going to
dinner
use the
that's
ticket
happening next
feature
Monday.
sooner than.
It was really good to be able to get in touch with everybody and get our T's crossed.
So we've
and our
covered
I's
awards,
dotted.
we covered
As there's a few
check-in,
things that we had missed
name
that we
cards,
wanted to make sure that we had
order
accounted
of
for going
events.
forward. We
Adam,
talked
we
about
talked-
seating charts, we talked about check-in, as well as name cards, things like that. It was really good that we were all on the same page and we had all thought about the same things as well. The rings have already come in, which I'm very pleased with, and looking over them and seeing what they look like. I'm very honored to be the chair, as well as
Think
to
of
be able to
anything
honor
else
some of my
between what Adam
colleagues,
just covered,
past
what I
and
just
present,
covered,
that will be
you,
receiving this
Jeannie,
next Monday
Mike.
night.
I guess
I've
the only
really
thing that I
enjoyed
would
being
say
on this
is if
committee,
anybody
and
knows a
I've learned a lot
photographer,
from
and Adam,
them
if you
as
hear
well,
somebody,
as
just
they were
email
more
the group
experienced than I do,
so that we all know
with
that
most of
that's
them having
covered.
10 plus years
That's all I can think
as
of off
athletic
the top of my head.
administrators. It's been really good to hear their different points and different views, as I'm still learning and still will continue to grow as I progress as an athletic administrator. After our meeting, we got set up with I set up a few things just so I had a checklist of the things that I needed to account for as the chair for next Monday night's banquet. After that, I went over inventory with my coaches, as well as looked
and
through
then
some
unroll
of the new gear that came in. As you can see, our basketball coach helped me, and I got some of the
On top of the
players
chairs.
to unravel some of the mats that we got from BSN. I was very, very pleased with the results, as these are going to go on the basketball and volleyball court for spills underneath the seats. When we rolled them out, we were surprised at how long. We were worried that they would be too long, but once we got them in the gym, I was very pleased at the distance that it looked like that it would fit on each side of the scorer's table. Once we finished that, we got going on inventory for basketball, as our game away shorts came in a lot earlier than we expected. We were not expecting them to the 1st of November. We counted them, sized them, put them back in the box, and we were waiting for the jerseys. As you can see there, I had a little helper who stopped by to drop off some lunch, as I did not have time to eat. And I was very thankful for my wife and my daughter to drop off some food for me. As you can see, we're very pleased with it. We had our logo on there, as well as the pattern that we really liked in the mock-up. Afterwards, we did roll out the mats. I wanted to show you guys this, that our ADs are aspiring to be ADs, that it turned out really nice. We were very pleased with the results. I wanted to show you guys what this looked like if you were looking at adding some mats in your gym for the near future. And that is a day in the life of a high school athletic director.